My amazing students, welcome again to this powerful scholarship class. My name is Femi Anyodikwe, and in this session, I will open your eyes to how websites actually work behind the scene, how things happen, and at the end of the day, visitors see what they are looking for on the page of internet. So what I'm about to teach you is the foundation that separates ordinary website builder from real website developers. It separates ordinary website builder from the so-called website creators. And if you pay attention here, I tell you the truth, everything in the coming days, talk about WordPress, talk about DNS, SSL, design, hosting, and even client work will become easier for you. Okay? So I want to encourage you, sit tight, get your notes ready, and follow me carefully. So let's start from part 1. 3 things every website needs. 3 things every website needs. Before any website can exist, 3 things must come together. And those things are domain name, web hosting, web files, or website pages. Let me break it down for better understanding. I'm going to break it down one by one. So when I say domain name is simply the address of your website. Just like femianyodikwe.com, empowertoacquire.com, or any other web page you see outside there. When people want to visit your online house, the domain name is the address they type. Let's look at this very simple analogy. If your website was a physical house, then your domain name is like your home address or your house address. Example, number 5, Website Street, Lagos. Number 20, Website Street, Lagos. Okay? This is what helps people to locate you online. Without domain name, you are nowhere to be found. You are nowhere to be found, okay? So if they type empowertoacquire.com, they are only telling their browser, please take me to the online house of Empower to Acquire, okay? And if they type your website.com, they are saying, take me to your online house. That is the way it works. Let's look at web hosting. So listen to me carefully here. A website cannot stay in the air. It is not possible. It must stay somewhere. It must be located somewhere. And that somewhere where it must be located is called web hosting. So that means hosting is like, or is the land where your website sits. It is where all your images, all your text, all your videos, all your files, pages, any other thing like plugin, like your theme, any other thing you put in your website, that is where they are stored. That's where they are kept. Okay? Let's look at this analogy again. If domain name is the address, then hosting is the land where your house is built. You get that? I trust you. So you can never build a house in the sky. You need a land. The same way, you can never build your website without a hosting. So you need a web hosting for your website to stand. Number 3, web files or website pages. This is the house itself. Okay, these are the actual pages of your website, like your home page, your about page, your contact page, your service page, your blog post, your images, your design element, and all other pages that you have created in your website. All these things form the house on top of the land. I think you get that, right? So let's look at another analogy. This is the house that sits on your hosting, which is your land, and it is located by what? By your domain, which is your address. So without these pages, you have a domain, you have hosting, but there's no house. So you need pages for people to see that you have a website, right? Let's look at part 2, which is how they now work together. How 3 of them work together. This is the way it goes. When someone types empowertoacquire.com, this is what happens in seconds. Their browser checks the domain name everywhere on the internet space. Then immediately it locates it, the domain name points to the hosting. And now the hosting brings out the web files of the particular query, and the browser displays the page or the pages to the visitors. It looks simple on your screen, but behind the scenes is a powerful process. Yes, behind the scenes is a powerful process. This is why your website must be correctly hosted. Your website must be correctly connected. Your website must be correctly configured, correctly secured with SSL, and properly optimized. Otherwise, visitors will see error, and when they see error, they will definitely leave. So let's go to part 3, which is live demonstration. Live demonstration. So I want to go online now, okay, to show you the practical demonstration of what we have been talking about. And during this demonstration, I will show you the following: how a domain is connected, how hosting works in real time, how files load inside a browser. I will show you why some websites fail to open. I will show you where website pages actually lives, where they are residing. You get that? So if you are ready, let's go. So all right, welcome to live demonstration of how domain works, how domain redirect the internet to hosting, and how hosting ended up bringing out the file that belongs to the particular search query that the visitor is requesting from the internet. So I'm going to assume or pretend to be a visitor coming to the internet. So this is my browser. We can see my screen. This is my browser. And now I want to request the internet to help me direct me to one of the internet page. I'm going to pick one of my domain, which is ions.love.blog.com. So this is the question I am asking from the internet, that please kindly take me to the page of ions.love.blog.com. Okay. Immediately I pressed enter, the internet, to answer my request, send the query to the hosting account, and the hosting account decided to study the question that is coming its way and decided to bring the files that belongs to this particular query to be displayed, which is the home page of this particular blog page. All right. So this is one of the free websites I created from the site, which I am going to be sharing with everybody as the course continue. Now, I want you to study something. This is the domain we are seeing here. We type the domain for us to get here. Now, we are already inside the house, inside the website. So as a visitor, I want to know more. Okay, this is a blog page. Okay, let me check their menu, and I want you to study something. Okay, your domain does not change while you are inside somebody's house, but you can enter as many rooms as possible. So for every room, they have their own website file or web page. Domain address in the URL. Let's wait. Okay, you see it has changed. The domain remains ions.losttoblog.com/category/food. That means we are on the page of food under the category we are in the page. This blog page falls under the category of food. Okay, then we check another one briefly. Let's check lifestyle. You click on lifestyle, you realize that it changes from food to lifestyle. So that means for every pages in the website, they have their own URL. So for example, I started from Google. Let me quickly show you this before I take you to, okay, this is Google, right? Let's assume right from Google, I just ask the internet for ions.losttoblog.com/category/lifestyle. It will not take me directly to the home page of ions.losttoblog.com, but rather it will take me to the web page inside ions.losttoblog.com that belongs to this particular lifestyle page. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Can you see? It takes me directly to the actual page that I search for, not necessarily the home page. Can you see? You can see lifestyle at the top, whereas home page does not have a lifestyle. Home page is home page. That's the first place where everybody get to when they are trying to assess anybody's house. Okay, that is that. Then let me now show you inside my account. I want to show you how that is, you understand the domain quickly. This is my Hostinger dashboard. This is my hosting account that powers all my website. Okay, all the website I have. I want to show you hosting plan. I think I've opened it down, but notwithstanding, let's see hosting plan. All right, let's see my plan details. That is what you can see on the screen. This is my plan details. Okay, this is where all my website files lives. This is where they live. This is where everything that has to do with any website I am hosting, this is where their website lives. This is my land, like my landed property where I built my house. Okay, now you can try to see. Okay, this is for I try to open femiayondigwe.com, which is the how do I put it, the main website that gave birth to other websites inside my hosting account. Okay, when we get to that level, I explain to you the interpretation of what I just said. All right, so you can see my name server. My name server here is ns1.dns-packing.com, and the second one. So that means for every DNS, it must come in 2. Then what is my server location? My server location is in Europe. Okay, my backup is located in France. You can see my disk space, 100 gigabytes. Okay, these are the details of my hosting plan. So that is the way it works. So this is where all the files of my website lives. So for every website, there must be a place where all the files reside, and that is inside the hosting plan. So I want to believe that with this, we understand how domain works, how domain link to hosting, and eventually the hosting
extract the website file or web page file for the visitor to see on their screen instantly. So God bless you as we return back to the class.
All right, welcome back. This is part 4. I want to talk about why this knowledge is important before we round up. If you understand this session, you will never struggle again with installing WordPress. You will never struggle again with connecting DNS, fixing SSS error, uploading your website file, or transferring your website, buying domains, choosing reliable hosting, or even understanding website speed. In reality, most beginners jump straight into design and they later fail. But you won't fail because you now understand the foundation. You know what? You now understand the foundation. So this is the end of this section 1.2. As we round up this section, I now have confidence to tell you now that you understand what a domain is, what is hosting, what are web pages, and how they work together. Not only that, why they are important, and you have been able to see real examples, the engine beneath every website. So you are building solid foundation that will help you become a powerful website developer. So don't be tired as you continue in the next class with the next video. Follow me through.